We've somehow gotten away as a society from this idea that we can't trust our feelings. We can totally trust our feelings. That's our main GPS. The universe is just waiting for one of us humans to come online, to become fully aware and accessible to the downloads. Awareness is really just greater sensitivity to energy. To co-create with this happening, this moment where life is unfolding, that's where it's at.
I always feel like the court is synonymous with when you're in the womb, and you're enclosed and you're safe, and you're being nurtured, and everything is okay. Sometimes somebody leaves the gate to the court open, and it irks you. You have to go and close it to feel complete. It's tennis and music. My safe spaces growing up. It's important to have that.
I was born in upstate New York, actually, and moved down to the burbs when I was 4 or 5, something around there. My dad was a doctor, and he worked in Astoria, Queens, in the emergency room there, and eventually contracted by military. That's how we wound up being quasi-military brats, my brother and I. My dad's origin was Yugoslavia, and my mom's side was Czech. Neither of those countries, Czechoslovakia nor Yugoslavia, exist anymore. This lack of cultural identity really stayed with me for a long time. I ultimately wound up staying in LA, went there for college for almost 27 years, and never left because I was trying to forcefully, in a way, grow some roots. And that's when I realized that 27 years in LA, I didn't grow any more roots than I had before. It's all inner work. That's the path we're on. I split my time between my passion of the startup scene. The bread and butter of my work was with Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, and working on 10, 20, 30 projects a year. Really just enjoyed learning and growing and learning and growing. I had a really good life. There was no obvious need for it to shift the way it did. Initially, I had no idea what was going on. All these symptoms. I had a house in the California desert, which I secluded myself to. I thought I'd go there for 2 weeks. I wound up staying there for 6 months. As these symptoms, physical symptoms, disorientation, a sense of meaninglessness, hopelessness, driving on the wrong side of the road and realizing, oh my gosh, I can't even leave the house. Senses heightened one day, senses dulled the next. After a few months, I came across a blog that talked about spiritual awakening, the top 50 signs, and I had like 48 of them. It's commonly referred to as the dark night of the soul. It's just a total plummeting into meaninglessness, where everything that you had assigned meaning, a lot of that just blindly inherited, loses its meaning. The time came for me, I guess, to move beyond what I had created on the outside and to really focus myself on the inside. Firstly, to become aware of just how noisy our thoughts are. We think we know what we want. We think we can set an intention. But if you actually go within and start to observe your thoughts, then you realize that they're all over the place. Greater awareness of thoughts are going to come along. The only difference is that you're able to let the ones that don't benefit you go. The thoughts that are inspiring, that do bring something of value, you choose to engage with those. So that's the true choice that we've been given as human beings. Out of awareness, we can make a free choice. We tend to think in terms of external achievements for everything, for finding purpose and meaning, for our happiness. And so we're always in this orientation of needing to get somewhere. The paradox is that we don't get there by wanting to be there. We get there as a byproduct of wanting to be here. So if you can find peace and acceptance in who you are, where you are right now, that's what moves you forward. By letting go of your resistance to any aspect of you that you feel like you're unhappy about, that you wish was different, working with that, accepting that, that is meaning. Because you're working on yourself, you're doing the inner work, and that is satisfying. When somebody or some situation is allowed to unfold the way it needs to unfold, that this brings healing, this brings release.